Hi everybody, Tom Lyons from MakingYouFindable.com, and we're looking at a new form of forced registration that I ran across. I was looking at some other sites earlier today and doing some research on real estate website lead generation, and one of the issues that always come up is, do you do forced registration, don't you do forced registration? And this is a really good example of forced registration. But they've got a whole new twist on it. So I'm going to show you this site. I'm going to reload it, and I'm going to show you what it does, and you can make your own judgment on whether or not this is the type of lead generation that you'd like to do. I'm not going to pass judgment on it because we haven't tested it to see how well it does. And we reload the page, and so the first thing that happens is a visitor finds you in Google, maybe Google AdWords. They show up at this site. It's Lawrenceville Home Search, and of course it looks like in the background, I'm going to reload it real quick here again. It looks in the background, oh, this is perfect, this is exactly what I'm looking for. There's a map and everything like that, right? But you don't have time to try and click on anything. Now I have clicked on everything on there, and there's actually nothing there. The map is not a searchable map. None of those fields can be filled out. None of the buttons work on the page. But what happens is this pop-up shows up, and it says, search all Lawrenceville home listings, foreclosures, condos, new homes, and more. View prices, maps, photos, and virtual tours. Just use your name, email, and valid phone number as your password, then click the free instant access button to enter. Use the same password when returning. All information kept 100% confidential. Allow the next page a few seconds to load. So let's go ahead. I'm going to enter my name, I'm going to enter my email, and I'm going to enter my phone number. There we go. And we hate spam as much as you. Your information is kept 100% confidential. Give me free access. And it loads, and boom, this is not where it said it was going to take me. This just took me to the agent's website. This site could be any site whatsoever. Now in this particular case, she's got an IDX system set up, but this isn't even specifically the agent's website. This is the actual broker's website, and the broker has been generous enough to give each agent a website of their own through the broker site. I imagine many GMAC real estate agents have this, or at least all the metrobrokers.com agents have a website exactly like this, which allows you to search. So let's go back and look at that real quick. So you end up on this site. Nothing's clickable. As you can see, I'm clicking on stuff and nothing can be done. Up comes the pop-up. You click the pop-up, you hit the free instant access button, and boom, it takes you to this website, which could be any website of your choosing at all. So what they've done is they've tricked the visitor into believing they're getting into like this great search system that's going to allow them to search for all the homes in the area and stuff, and find anything that they want, right, and get to where they're going. They're probably thinking they're going to find a site that has that great searchable map on it and the great searchable fields, and instead they get sent somewhere completely different altogether across the board. So what does this mean? It means that the person's tricked into going to the site they want. Is it effective? I would suspect that it is fairly effective in converting web traffickers to leads. However, because those people aren't specifically trying to talk to a real estate agent, they're not after talking to a real estate agent. What they actually want is to be able to search the listings. Those leads are probably not all that warm and probably do not convert all that well. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of work, lower conversion. Now, you can go with a different method, which is to encourage people who do actually want to talk to you to engage you and talk to you, and those leads are warm and much easier to convert into actual customers. What you want is a system that kind of incorporates both, in my opinion. However, I have not tested this system, so I can't say whether or not it works great or not. I just know that it's a little bit misleading at the end of the day. But it's up to you to make those judgments, not me. I'd love to hear your comments on it. Please add your comments to the blog. Please add your comments below and let me know what you think.